I still remember that morning. Not because something dramatic happened, but because nothing in me wanted to continue trying. The alarm rang, but I didn't move. I just stared at the ceiling, feeling the weight of everything I had been carrying. The messages I hadn't replied to, the work I didn't want to face, the goals that suddenly felt too far away. The pressure to be strong, to stay positive, to keep going, even when I was completely tired inside. And the strange part was, from the outside, it looked like a normal morning. Nothing was broken, nothing had collapsed. But inside, I felt like I had reached a point where even trying felt heavy. Maybe you've had a morning like that too, where you're not giving up on life, but you feel like giving up on effort, on hope, on yourself. You don't want to explain it to anyone because even explaining feels exhausting. You just lie there quietly, thinking about everything you still need to do, everything you haven't achieved, everything that seems to be moving slower than you expected. And that morning, I realized something I didn't understand before. Sometimes people don't quit because they are weak. Sometimes they almost quit because they have been strong for too long without rest. I remember sitting on the edge of the bed for a long time. The room was quiet, but my mind was loud. I kept thinking about how many times I had tried before. How many times I told myself, this time I'll do better. How many times I started again with hope, only to feel stuck in the same place. And honestly, that is one of the hardest feelings in life. When you are not lazy, but tired of trying. When you are not careless, but emotionally drained. When you want your life to change, but you don't know where to find the energy to begin again. That morning, I didn't feel motivated. I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel strong. And for a while, I thought that meant I had failed. Because we often believe that if we are meant to succeed, we should always feel ready, inspired, and full of energy. But real life doesn't work like that. Some days you move forward with confidence. Other days, the biggest victory is simply getting out of bed and not abandoning yourself completely. So, I made one small decision, not a big, life-changing decision, not some dramatic promise to fix everything. I just told myself, get up first. That was it. Not solve everything. Not become successful today. Not prove anything to anyone. Just get up first. I washed my face. I drank some water. I opened the curtains. And I still didn't feel amazing. Nothing magical happened. But something small shifted. I realized that sometimes progress does not feel powerful. Sometimes progress feels quiet. It feels like doing one small thing when your mind is telling you to do nothing. It feels like replying to one message, cleaning one corner of your room, studying one page, sending one application, taking one walk, starting one task. Not because you suddenly feel motivated, but because you are reminding yourself that you are still here. And maybe that is what people need to hear more often. You don't have to rebuild your whole life in one day. You only need to take one step that proves you haven't given up on yourself. And I think many people are carrying this quietly. They wake up tired, go to work tired, study tired, smile tired, and still blame themselves for not doing more. They compare themselves to people online who look disciplined, successful, productive, and confident all the time. But nobody posts the mornings where they almost quit. Nobody shows the moments where they sit alone wondering if anything they do is even working. So if you are in that place right now, please understand this. Feeling tired does not mean you are finished. Feeling lost does not mean you have no future. Feeling unmotivated does not mean you are lazy. Sometimes your mind is simply asking for a slower, kinder way forward. You may not have the energy to change your entire life today, but maybe you can do one honest thing. One small action, one quiet effort, one decision not to disappear from your own life. Because strength is not always loud. Sometimes strength is waking up after a hard night and still choosing to try again, even if nobody sees it. That morning didn't fix my life, but it taught me something important. When you feel like giving up, don't ask yourself how to solve your whole future. That question is too heavy. Ask yourself, what is the next small thing I can do? Because life becomes less impossible when you stop trying to carry the entire future at once. Maybe today your next step is resting properly. Maybe it is studying for 30 minutes. Maybe it is cleaning your space. Maybe it is forgiving yourself for not being perfect. Maybe it is simply getting through the day without speaking cruelly to yourself. Whatever it is, let it be small enough that you can actually begin. And if you keep taking small steps, even slowly, you will eventually look back and realize you didn't give up. You were healing. You were rebuilding. You were learning how to continue in a way that didn't destroy you. So, let me ask you something simple. What is one thing you're still trying not to give up on? And if this conversation helped you even a little, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Win for more honest conversations like this.